Hey everyone, I know it's been a busy month full of sales and new finds, but before we get any farther into the month, I thought it'd be a good time to look back on the bestsellers from last month, what I like to call viewer favorites. Now, I do have some new things to talk about, and that is because part of this video is sponsored by HSN, and we'll get to those products in a little bit. But just like every month with viewer favorites, we're gonna start with the overall top 10, and then we're gonna break out into individual categories. All of the links to everything that I'm discussing will be both down in the description box, pinned to the top of the comments, and some of them will also be linked to a shopping icon that is somewhere on this screen. If you're ready to hop on in, let's get started. Top 10 overall pick, favorite of y'all's, hands down, was the Quince tiered maxi dress. We've been over this a bunch of times, but when you first look at it on the website, or even when I tried it on for you at first without adding a belt to it, there's not a lot going on. But a simple skinny belt, which we will also talk about in a little bit, really changes this up. But if you don't want to go that route and you just want something lightweight and airy and easy to wear, highly recommend it. I also highly recommend going down one size from your normal size because this is quite the roomy dress. Another dress cracked the top 10, and this is the drop waist linen shirt dress. I love it in pink, but I was recently checking it out in sort of that Oxford cloth blue, and I think they are beautiful. It's drop waist, pleated, has pockets. Of course, it helps that it is made from linen because I am getting hot just sitting here in front of a window talking to you. So I'm so glad that so many of you thought that one of my favorite dresses of the month is one of yours as well. In spite of it being super hot outside, it is also freezing inside most restaurants and places of business that we all go into this time of year. So I love that you all love this open stitch collar cardigan from Maurices. I originally got it in the almond and shared that with you. And then this month I actually picked it up in the black as well. These are great neutral pieces, and they're gonna work well as very lightweight layering pieces all the way, I would say, into mid-fall, at least for where I live. I've been doing a little bit of traveling, so I've been sharing some of the luggage that I like to use, and this one made the top 10. This is the Quince front pocket carry-on roller bag. It's really handy when you want to slide your laptop or anything that you need to pull out of a carry-on suitcase as you're maybe going through TSA. It's easy to access those things, and then you don't have to open up the whole suitcase. And I personally prefer a hard-sided suitcase. I think you can get more stuff in there. So this one is a favorite of mine, and I'm excited to see it's a favorite of yours as well. We are sticking with a lot of Quince favorites. This one is number 5. It is from Quince. It is a silk and cashmere blend wrap that I sadly had stuffed in a drawer, so it's a little bit wrinkled. It's a beautiful fabric, and Nordstrom actually has a similar one offered in their sale, I believe, that is going on still. But I love the price point and all the different colors on this one. It goes in and out of stock, so just be patient. If you sign up, you'll get notifications for when the color that you want comes back in stock. June was a pretty big month for me, mostly because of the relaunch of the Marnie Satchel from GG New York. And this was originally designed by me for GG New York back in 2021. It was their bestseller that year. And then once they sold out of all the leather, they didn't reissue the bag. We relaunched it in June of this year in a more deeper tan version. We switched out the hardware to shiny gold instead of matte gold. That's the only change. It sold out during our first launch in June. It sold out during our second launch in June. And as of filming this, we just relaunched it again in this color, and there's still some available. So thank you so much for making this a bestseller, for selling it out twice already this year. And I cannot wait to share with you the next bag that'll be launched in a few more months. This beautiful green eyelet dress was what I wore to a family dinner that I attended in June, and so many of you loved it as well. I love it in the green, but it comes in a lot of other colors, and I'm curious if you're one of the people who picked it up, which color did you pick? I just want to point out that it is lined, so even though it's eyelet, you don't have to worry about anything showing through. Number 8 on the overall bestsellers list is this tie waist top. It's a button down, and it comes in with a floral print and a solid cream. And I have to admit, as of filming this, I don't know if it's actually still in stock, but it is very much inspired by a Farm Rio print, but it is a linen blend top that is available at Walmart. So really good price point. And I am curious, if you're one of the people that grabbed it, did you pick it up in the floral print, or did you get it in the solid cream? Another dress cracked the top 10. This one is much more casual. It's a V-neck cotton maxi dress, stripes with a little contrasting stripe at the bottom, slits up the side and pockets, perfect throw on and go kind of dress. Clearly, many of you agree that that is the absolute perfect kind of outfit for summertime. And then my everyday go-to sandal rounds out the top 10. It's the sandal from Dolce Vita. It's super comfortable. I love that it's enough of a heel to elongate my legs, but it's a nice thick chunky one, so it's easy to walk around it. And I think it's very feminine and pretty with the wavy straps across the top of the foot. All right, friends, it is Future Me, and I am here to talk about the sponsored part of this video. This video portion is sponsored by HSN, and I have quite a few beauty deals that some are available right now and some are coming up in a few days in July. So mark your calendars, make sure you're following me on Instagram because I will let you know when these deals are live so you don't miss out. Okay, I'm gonna start with my lips and work backwards because as you can see, my makeup is done. We have no lipstick on. So there are two lip sets that I'm very excited about. One I've been talking about all month long, and they are from Benefit. It comes in a set of 3. Aren't these adorable? Look how cute they are. So these are the Benefit Splash Tints, and they are great summer colors, but honestly, they are year-round faves. I'm going to apply summer. So these are water resistant. They feel very balmy on the lips. You can take the tip and just kind of outline your lip like a liner and fill it in. You can build up the color a little bit, and you can get up to 4 hours of wear. So that is summer, and I've been wearing them a lot on their own. But what's great about these is they dry down a little bit, and you can layer it with a gloss, or in this case, another set I want to talk about. And this is a 3-piece set from Tarte. These are part of the Maracujá Juicy Lip Collection. These are the plump lips. And these 3 shades are all hosts' favorite shades. So again, you can wear them on your own, but the one I have been reaching for the most is the Rose Shimmer Gloss. It's so pretty. It's very similar to what I have on and just adds another layer. These do have a slight plumping feel and honestly effect. So this is the Rose Shimmer Glass. You also get a soft pink shimmer glass and the berry shimmer glass. There are 2 complexion sets that I also want to draw your attention to. The first focus is all about the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I have been using this since honestly it was before it was released to the public. If you love the original Shape Tape formula but it's too drying under your eyes, this is the one that you need. It's much more creamy and emollient. Now this set also came with a headband that honestly was adorable and I gave to my son's girlfriend. So that is in Houston. It also comes with one of their brand new concealer brushes. This makes blending in your concealer so easy. It has a slightly angled tip and the brush hairs are a little bit lighter at the end. So it just feathers everything out. You can pat it in and then blend it out. So it just blends seamlessly under your eyes or wherever you want to apply your concealer. And then the last bit, which I love, is the Face Tape Pressed Powder Foundation. I use this as a setting powder. So this is recommended for combo to oily skin as an actual powder foundation. But for me, with someone who has dry skin but wants a little extra coverage, I just take a big fluffy brush and use this to set my complexion makeup when I'm all done with it. Gives me an extra layer of coverage, makes my foundation and everything last longer underneath. And then this does come with a little pad or puff so you can touch up, but that's sitting on my makeup counter. And then the last set I want to talk about, if I happen to look a little more lifted and snatched than usual, it's because I was using these guys. So this is the Sculpt and Lift system, the Sculpt Tape Contour and the Glow Tape Highlighter. So I just apply it with a couple of dots under my cheekbones, a little bit across the top of my forehead, down the sides of my nose, and along my jawline. And then I blend it in with this beautiful brush. And as you can see, again, it's kind of angled on both sides, tapered towards each edge, and it's just so easy to pat and then blend. And I just want to recommend when you're blending contour, especially if you're going to blend in a direction, blend up. You don't want to pull it down and make your face sad. Love this. And then once that's blended in, before I move on to blush, I like to take the Glow Tape and do a couple of dots on the very top of my cheekbone. You could also do some on your eyelid if you wanted a little sheen on your lid. And I just use the same brush to blend it all in. I'll have all the links and details down in the description box along with a discount code if you're a new customer to HSN. But I also want to remind you to follow me over on Instagram stories so you can be alerted when these deals are live. Welcome back. Now let's talk about beauty favorites from June 2024. So number one is the Boldify hair powder. And I have a feeling it might make the top 5 for next month as well, or next month's video, I should say, because this was also in the Amazon Prime Day sale. Little powder here, comes with a little sponge at the bottom. And I've talked about this so many times, but just in case you're unfamiliar, you can use this to touch up your roots, your grays, add highlights depending on the shade you use. I use medium blonde to blend this in. And a few of you have mentioned that this also works great if you use a really thin brush as an eyebrow powder, a brow powder filler. So lots of uses, and it really doesn't transfer at night. Like, I leave it in and wash it out the next morning. I've never found any on my pillow. Number 2 for beauty favorites were these flat hair clips. They come in a set of 6, 3 colors, 1 of each of these styles. And what's great about these is that you can put your hair up, and let's do that because I'm getting hot. And the normal ones have the little protruding part, so you can't lean back against a high back chair or your car. This one is flat, so you can lean back without banging your head into it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, this feels so much better. Let's just zhuzh up the hair. Anyway, I love these. Clearly, this is making it worse. We're gonna take this down, but you get the idea. These are fabulous, and I have at least one of these sitting in my bag at any given moment this time of year. Speaking of heat and humidity and summer hair, this was number 3 on the favorites. This is by Color Wow. It's their 1-minute transformation. You know what, let's just do it right now. You put this in dry styled hair. Now you can give it a little extra oomph by going over it with either a flat iron or a hair dryer and a round brush to kind of seal it in. But this gets rid of the frizz in, as they say, 1 minute. And it doesn't leave your hair sticky or flat or greasy. My hands aren't even sticky. How about that? Okay, I have one legitimate beauty product to talk about that y'all made in your top 5 for beauty, and it's the Jane Iredale eyeshadow sticks. My favorite shade, it would be hard to say, this one is in the shade Moonlight. These are some of the easiest shadow sticks to use. I love these. I love the ones by Tarte. What I love about them is that they have just easy to use neutral basic colors that are blendable with a finger, with a brush. It can be an all over lid color. You can use it to just precisely put the color where you want. Very beginner friendly if you're new to using makeup. And then the last beauty favorite, these have been such a game changer. These are the L'Oreal Bond Repair shampoo and conditioner. There's also a pre-shampoo treatment that comes in the bundle that I purchased. And this is what I've been using to wash my hair. And I mean, I've been doing other things as well, but I did notice a big jump in how thick my hair looks and feels since I started using these. I have heard that there's a couple other drugstore brands that are showing promise like that. I haven't tried them yet, but if any of you have, please check in and let me know. Moving on to accessories, the top 5 there, we've already covered 3 of them. We had the Marnie Satchel, the sandals, and the Cashmere silk wrap. Number 4, I talked about a skinny belt that I like to wear with my Quince Maxi dress, and I've picked up a few more. So new, in fact, I haven't even taken the plastic off the clasp. These are those adjustable skinny belts. I ordered this one in gold. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. And you can see here, you just pull it and you can adjust it. I think this one goes up to 37-inch waist. And it goes to a, like a child size waist. So quite a lot of leeway. And if you take the plastic off, it just hooks. But literally just came this new color. I have it in brown, white, black, gold, sort of a snake skin. There's lots of options, very, very budget friendly. And because it's adjustable, you can wear it over a dress at your natural waist. If it's cool enough where you are, if you're looking forward to the fall, you can wear this around your hips or, in your jeans or pants. So lots of options with this, really good price point. And number 5 for accessories is my go-to white sneaker, the Madewell Sidewalk sneaker, I believe they call it. And just to call out here that the shoelaces in this are not the ones that came with it. These are those no-tie ones that I found on Amazon. So you pull out the regular shoelaces, and you do have the option of different colors, but I went with white. And you pop this in, and then it makes this shoe a slip-on shoe. No tying necessary. Now let's wrap things up with your favorites, the best sellers from home or lifestyle category. Number 1, again, is that Quince front flap roller bag. It is such a great bag at such a great price point for what it is. I'm just so pleased with it. Number 2, very popular, has been the down insert for my duvet cover. And I get it in the oversized king, but it comes, I believe, in also king, oversized queen, queen, full, and at least twin. There may be some more other sizes in there. and it's big and fluffy, yet really lightweight. So you get all the benefits of being able to burrow in a big fluffy duvet without overheating at night. Number 3 for home and lifestyle is my go-to steamer. This is what I use at home. This is what I use for travel because it folds up. And I just want to point out, because I'm about to do it for mine, I don't use distilled water in this. I fill this with tap water. We have super hard water here in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm getting some buildup here. I will fill this up with just white vinegar and run the steam through it just by pressing it. It's not plugged in, so that I can clear this of the buildup, the hard water deposits. If you don't want to have to deal with that, I recommend using distilled water. Number 4 for the lifestyle favorites is something that's not the most appetizing thing to talk about. So if you're eating, set down your food. I'm talking about the Zevo flying insect trap. Obviously, I've talked about this a lot, but if you're unfamiliar with it, it is a non-toxic, very effective way to trap and kill flying insects in your home. Anything from mosquitoes, gnats, fruit flies, no-see-ums, moths. Just, you know what, I was gonna show you a close-up of this. I'm gonna spare you. So this plugs into a wall, it emits a blue light, insects seem to be attracted to it. On the back side is this removable sticky trap, and they are attracted to it, they fly into it, they stick. And then you swap these out every 15 days. When you order the set, it comes with a couple, and then you can order the refills separately. I especially like this, not only, of course, because it is effective, but because it is a non-toxic option, and we have dogs, so I don't have to worry about them getting into this and getting hurt. And then the last of your favorites, the best sellers from June 2024, are my new welcome mats. Basically, these are indoor-outdoor rugs, and I have been looking for ages for a rug for outside in this color, in this size. Now, it comes in other colors, but I really loved this lighter slate blue option. I just have to warn you that there's no grip to the back of it. So it's something you're either gonna wanna layer under a heavier mat, which is what I intended to use it for, or you're gonna have to get some sort of rug grip or rug pad to put underneath it. Just wanted to warn you so that nobody slips and falls while walking on their new rug. But they are beautiful, they're indoor-outdoor, so you can just hose them off. You don't have to worry about them getting dirty, which is also a bonus when you have a large dog with large muddy feet that goes in and out on that rug. So that was the wrap up of all of your favorites from June 2024. Thank you again to HSN for sponsoring just a portion of this video. And thank you to all of you who allow those opportunities to come my way. Without your support, none of these things happen. So with that, thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to comment and let me know which of these items you ended up picking up last month. I would love to know details, your insights, your experience, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.